This outrageous story about the Joint Chief of Staff who was there representing the military in both the Trump and Biden administrations, who was picking up the phone and talking to his Chinese counterpart to say, don't worry about crazy orange man, I'll tell you if anything's going to happen. And then behind the scenes telling all of the other American military officials, don't trust Trump, trust me, which of course was a total subversion of how the chain of command works, which is in the United States, a civilian, the elected president, is the one in charge, not the Joint Chief of Staff. So understandably, people go, this is weird. But just because you hated Trump doesn't mean that this isn't weird. But of course, we live in an upside-down world when this question was posed to a spokesperson from the Biden administration today.
The House, basically, and President Trump back then, former President Trump, would actually know about the conversation before taking place and would know what happened in the conversation. So for him to say if the allegations made in the book by Woodward and Costa were true, then the chairman should be put on trial for treason.
Oh, my goodness.
These are not my words. These are
look, I can't speak to processes before this administration took office. I just can't. As much as I know you'd like me to, I just can't do that.
He had nothing exceptional about a military leader saying, hey, ignore the president, I'm the guy in charge. Whether you like or dislike the president, if this guy had the balls, he would have gone out publicly and said when it was necessary that the cabinet should have put in place the 25th Amendment, i.e. two crook, two nuts, should be removed from office. The backdoor stuff, not cool. But of course, on the Biden Booster Network, this is all Trump's fault, right?
You need to beware the people calling for Milley's head. One, they're distracting from the real headline from this book. Confirmation of how out of control President Trump was. That many knew, perhaps including those calling for Milley's head. They knew what was going on with Trump.
Yeah, it's a giant distraction. Talk about burying the lead.